Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. My name is Mitchell Coleman, and I'm an alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for October 2nd. Pull it up here. This one is titled The Acid Test. As we work the first 9 steps, we prepare ourselves for the adventure of a new life. But when we approach step 10, we commence to put our AA way of living to practical use, day by day in fair weather or foul. Then comes the acid test. Can we stay sober, keep in emotional balance, and live to good purpose under all conditions? That comes from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions book, page 88. And it continues, I know the promises are being fulfilled in my life, but I want to maintain and develop them by the daily application of step 10. I have learned through this step that if I am disturbed, there is something wrong with me. The other person may be wrong too, but I can only deal with my feelings. When I am hurt or upset, I have to continually look for the cause in me. And then I have to admit and correct my mistakes. It isn't easy, but as long as I know I am progressing spiritually, I know that I can mark my efforts up as a job well done. I have found that pain is a friend. It lets me know there is something wrong with my emotions, just as a physical pain lets me know there is something wrong with my body. When I take the appropriate action through the 12 steps, the pain gradually goes away. I love this one. I guess what I get from it is how those major painful moments in life are going to happen regardless if we're sober or not. The big difference is when we're sober and we go through them sober, that's when we're really learning. That's when we're getting through those character defects that we mask with our alcohol or drug abuse. And for me, I start noticing a lot of these character defects like agitation, anger, anxiety, and depression. And ego again plays a lot into it for me, because I start to get mad at people and take inventory on people, and that's when I start having to look at myself instead of just complaining about it and going to drink, going to use a substance to get rid of that feeling. I can deal with it in my own mind, and I can find the answers that I need, which is acceptance. Really, it's just I have to accept that person, and if I've wronged them, I have to say sorry, whether I feel I'm right or not, because again, we're going to be holding on to resentment and anger towards that person, and we just can't do that, because that will build up, and that could lead to a relapse, and that's something that I don't want. And most of the time when you approach the person, you can settle the situation, and they'll end up saying sorry as well. And maybe it's just confusion. Maybe you're misinterpreting something entirely and you're mad at that person for it, and they don't even mean it. They don't know they're doing it. And then if you discuss it, then you end up creating a whole new relationship with that person, because maybe they weren't aware of it, like I said, and then they're happy that you said something, and then that's something they could work on. So we all work on this stuff together. But really, we have to keep our side of the street clean, because that's one of the most important things. And I like how it says it's the acid test, because, once we're sober, those are the moments that we're going to realize and use the tools of sobriety. So when something really bad happens, we get through it, and we end up being a way stronger person, like what has happened for me. And, those rock bottoms, those are the moments to shine. Those are the moments to grow. Those moments when you just want to give up and drink. There's lots of times when you want to drink, but, when it's those really bad times and you want to use it to escape that feeling, you got to look at it as that's your moment to grow. Don't drink. Don't drink for that day. Let it sink in. Let it sit in your mind. Don't drink that next day. Just take it one day at a time, but just see what happens in your mind. Don't just go to that thing that you know is going to help it, because eventually it's not going to help it, and you're just hiding it, and you're not growing, and our life is short, and you want to be able to grow. And I just wish the best for everyone. I hope this has helped anyone. This is a good one for me. I really, really love it. And I'm very thankful. And I hope you guys all have a good day. Love you. Bye.